pleasant good evening. Welcome to our midweek edition of Lehigh Valley Sports Scene with Al DiCarlo. I am Mike Zambelli. We start tonight with volleyball, boys style, and now we've touted our guys in District 11 once again, flexing their muscles in the state tournament. Yeah, and each of our three teams that are in it, all three teams are ranked in the top 5, top 6 in the state, and should make a good run here. We'll see what happens. Bethlehem Catholic is making its 6th straight appearance in the PIAA volleyball tournament, and once again advanced to pool play this weekend at Penn State. The Golden Hawks faced District 2 number 2 seed Western Wayne last night at Liberty High School and won their first round match rather easily. Tom Mykrantz recaps the action.
With no other teams in the District 11 2A bracket, Bethlehem Catholic goes to states automatically. Although it wasn't their best showing last night, the Golden Hawks didn't need their A game against Western Wayne, whose 15-3 record was deceiving. There were 4 straight service errors in one stretch in the first game. Except for 2 blocks, all of the Wildcats' first set points came off Becca High unforced errors. Golden Hawks won 25-10. Western's first offensive point came on Mike Trigar's kill to make it 2-2 in the second set. Kyle Mikowski and Josh Chudike accounted for most of Bethlehem Catholic's offensive points to offset 8 unforced errors. Hawks marched on, winning 25-13. Western Wayne fared best in the third, but couldn't extend the match, losing 25-16. Georgia Tia and Chudike each had 8 kills in the 3-set match, while Mikowski chipped in 7 to go with 5 aces. Becca High sweeps 3-zip after a 2-week layoff between the LVC semifinals May 14th and the start of states last night.
We came in mentally and physically prepared. Even though we had a 14-day layoff since our last match, we've been doing a lot of scrimmaging at practice, and we set up some scrimmages with local teams. So physically and mentally, we're prepared, and we knew that if we played our game that we would have a good chance to win.
I think that our team is deep enough, and we have a deep enough roster that we can go out to Penn State and make an impact just going out there and playing any team, really.
This is the 3rd year in a row Bethlehem Catholic has made it to the quarterfinals. They're hoping this time they can break through and make it to the semis. On the scene at Liberty High School, Tom Mykrantz, 2 Sports.
District 11 3A volleyball champion Emmaus followed Becca last night at Liberty with their first-round state playoff match. Green Hornets entering the contest with a sparkling 17-1 overall record. They faced District 1's 3rd seed Pennsbury with a trip to State College on the line. Here's Mike Brusco with the highlights.
The nightcap at Liberty High saw District 11's top-seeded Emmaus in action, looking to win its 8th straight match against District 1's Pennsbury. In the opening set, get used to this Green Hornet combo. It's setter Kwakme Win hooking up with Travis Mincer for the kill and an early 5-3 lead for the home team. Then it's Win again, this time setting for the Lehigh Valley Conference's co-MVP Gabe Shankweiler on the outside, and he drops the hammer, but it's a 10-9 Falcon lead at that point. Emmaus would make a run though, and up 22-18, they get 2 more points courtesy of Mincer. First on another kill just inside the baseline, and then he shows off some defense with a huge block. They go up 1-0 with the 25-18 win. Pennsbury would control much of the second set early on before another Green Hornet run sparked by guess who? Win and Mincer, and the Falcons have no answer for the senior middle. Late in the set, Win distributing beautifully, and he gets Colin Stanton involved for 2 straight kills, and a balanced Emmaus attack leads to a 25-23 win and a 2-0 advantage. Third set here, Mincer an absolute monster on both sides of the net, and he is feeling it. An early 8-6 lead for his team after that. 5 points later, Win goes back outside to Shankweiler, and there will be no digging that one. The Green Hornets are clicking on all cylinders. Match point now, Emmaus leading 24-15, and this time it's going to be Justin McTish with the last of his 3 blocks. They cruise to a 3-set win, improving to 18-1 overall on the season.
We knew they had a big middle and a weak side, and as you can see, they set the weak side a lot, and he only had 1 block. But once we shut down the middle, I think we pulled through and kept on with our lead.
My expectations were that they would be a team that did not make a lot of mistakes, but yet not a power team. So I expected that the game would come down to our ball control and whether or not we could control the ball and overpower them, and that's, I think, in the end how it played out.
After capturing its 2nd consecutive District 11 championship, Emmaus will now head back to Penn State for the PIAA quarterfinals, also for the 2nd year in a row. Last year, the team's stay in State College was short-lived, dropping its opening 2 matches in just 3 sets. However, this this year's team has its sights set just a little bit higher.
We're going to win states. It's our first goal. We know we can do it this far. We came really close to being the #1 team in the area and in the state each time we played them, but our goal is to win states.
We want to win the first state title for District 11, and if we do, that would be amazing because as my first year as setter, winning LVCs, districts, and a state title, that'd just be great.
On the scene with PIAA boys volleyball, Mike Brusco, 2 Sports.
So Emmaus and Becca in their respective classifications on to play for state championships.
Yep. Moving on, also Parkland win yesterday. They're also moving on to pool play, which begins on Friday. When we come